I don't know about you, but I've been waiting forever for Season 3 of Ginny and Georgia, and it's finally happening. Netflix just dropped the release date, and we also got some sneak peeks into what to expect from the hit Netflix series' new season. So, let's talk about it. Right off the bat, let me answer your biggest question. Yes, apparently, Season 3 is picking up right after Season 2. As many of you guys, I'm also still thinking about Georgia's arrest. It's honestly hard to forget or overcome that Georgia's wedding day was interrupted by a bombshell like her arrest. If you didn't know, I guess you wouldn't mind me spoiling you by revealing that she's behind bars for the murder of Tom Fuller. You may remember that this was a crime she committed in the middle of Season 2. We knows that Georgia smothered Tom with a pillow, and her son Austin quietly witnessed the whole thing. As much as we've seen Georgia maneuver through tough situations before, I don't think it would be a stretch to say that this one feels different. It is clear that her arrest isn't just going to shake things up for her, it's going to completely change the game for Ginny and the rest of her family too. Do you think there is a chance for Georgia to survive this arrest? Let me know in the comments. As much as Georgia has always been the one to protect her family, it seems to me that this time it's Ginny's turn to step up. Would she take that step though? Well, that's a tough question to answer. I know there's always been this us against the world mentality with them, but after everything that's happened, it is questionable whether Ginny will really be able to back Georgia this time. The Season 3 teaser promises that Ginny will have to decide where she stands. Is the two of them against the world something Ginny really wants to sign up for? The trailer asks. Honestly, I'm torn, but let me know what you think. Plus, we have to get ready to see all of Georgia's relationships simply falling apart. Paul, her new husband, and especially Joe, the one person who knows the full extent of her dark past, will both be the ones that are most disappointed in her. Season 3 teaser has already hinted at the complex feelings between Georgia and Joe, and honestly, I'm dying to see where this goes. Do you think this relationship is already doomed? Let me know in the comments. What about the other characters? Well, don't worry, I have information on them as well. First of all, as many of you know, Marcus. Let's face it, we've all had some pretty complicated feelings about. And Ginny's relationship is in serious flux after that tough breakup in Season 2. Marcus struggled with his own mental health issues, and I think that's something Ginny and Georgia has handled so well. We're not getting some quick resolution to these problems. They're diving deep into the realities of mental health, and I think it's safe to say that the show won't just gloss over Ginny's pain. She's been through so much, and with Marcus still dealing with his own demons, there's no way their story is over just yet. But whether they'll be able to work through everything and find their way back to each other is still up in the air. The good news is, in Season 3, the cast is about to get even bigger. I'm excited to see Ty Doran join the crew as Wolf, one of Ginny's poetry classmates, who apparently isn't the biggest fan of poetry. Apparently, his character is going to bring a new dynamic to Ginny's life, especially when it comes to her creative side. Then there's Noah Lamanna as Triss, a skateboarder who's really close to Marcus and Silver. Triss is going to be another character who shakes things up in a good way, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing how these two new additions affect the vibe of the show and the relationships we've come to love. Even though the show has gone through some behind-the-scenes changes with Deborah J. Fisher stepping down as showrunner and Sarah Glinsky taking over for Season 3, I have a good feeling about the direction it's going. Lampert and Glinsky are still at the helm, and they know how to make this series shine. With Glinsky at the wheel, I'm hopeful that the transition will only make the show better. But let me know what you think of it. With all this in mind, I'm already making my predictions for the season. I think the tension between Georgia and Ginny will reach new heights, and I'm wondering if Ginny will finally start to question everything her mom has done. But will she stand by her mom, or will she distance herself from all the chaos? This is the biggest dilemma that needs to be answered. The new season will be out on June 5th, 2025, and I cannot wait for it. For more weekly updates on Ginny and Georgia, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.